Update from 2 years ago on plot number 9. There's quite a few changes, as you can see. We'll start at the very beginning. This is our new addition. This is a buddleia plant. We've got a sage bush and a couple of lavender bushes. And we've got the first 3 mini beds. These are a bit of mishmash, really. We've got herbs in this one. We've got chives, which is in flower. There's even a strawberry plant there with some parsley. That one, parsley as well. There's a thyme bush. This is all self-seeded poached egg plants for the bees. There's even a tree there. There's an apple tree, which unfortunately was only a year old. It's bountiful, and it's got canker, so we chopped it right back, and it's actually making a comeback. So we might even get it to maybe grow as a step over. So that's that. There's lots and lots of plants in there. That's flowers, and then we've got the next. Oh, there's even a little ladybird there. Look, he's on the oregano, which is very, very healthy this year. This been freshly planted, grown from seed, which is dill. There's even some asparagus come up there. Some asparagus over there as well, and there. We've got some flowers there, and there's some garlic chives, and that's some garlic there as well. So that's the first 3 beds. That's Marshall, by the way. You'll see him flitter in and out, tail continually wagging. And then we've got the first of the 4 beds. That is first early potatoes, Casablancas. Unfortunately, they caught the frost a couple of weeks back, and they were double fleeced. They still got caught, so they've been hit back at least a couple of weeks. So they won't be ready until probably early June now. And then we got the first empty bed. That's probably going to be for brassicas. It's very windy today, so I hope you can hear okay. This is a new addition. It's a small archway which I'm going to grow some honeysuckle up. The next bed is more potatoes. This is second earlies, salad ones, and these are Estima. Again, these caught the frost, unfortunately. Not quite as bad, but they're still frosted. And at the end of this one is a apple sapling which I got given. We're growing this as a step over. This is a cross between a Beauty of Bath and an orange Cox's Pippin. There's no flower on this, but this is a bit of an experiment, so we'll see how this one goes. Next bed, this is netted with Enviro mesh, because we've got leek moth. I get trouble with leek moth on all my alliums, and so I got to cover everything. So in here is, if you can see at all, but in here is red Baron onions. This is grown from seed. I've not grown these before from seed. I'm not growing onions from sets this year. Not spring sown ones anyway. And these will be intersown with carrots. I've done a couple of rows. They're not up yet. The actual onions are growing really well. And then we've got our first garlic bed. The front is elephant garlic, which is grown very well. And at the back, we've got Provence White. Again, that's growing very well. That will probably be ready in about a month. And then the bed will be free. We'll probably put some autumn brassicas in there. Next bed is red rooster and crop potatoes. They're just breaking the surface. You can barely see them. And then we've got another archway here. Last year I grew sweet peas. This year I've got a bigger honeysuckle plant on that. Really, it's ready for the bees. So that's looking very healthy. Next bed is covered again. And in there we've got more garlic. Don't know if you can see it there. That's Solent White, and at the back we've got main crop onions, again grown from seed. That's Stuttgarter, and at the very back, that's there. At the very back we've got some. What have we got in there? Let's have a look. We've got red long Florence shallots. And then at the very end of the plot, I got given 2 greenhouses, so I've modified them and made one big one. I'll do a separate video for that because I've got all sorts in there. So it's a real nice big greenhouse there. So walk along the back, the shed is still there, and in the front, on the side of the shed, we've got some comfrey grow which I use for feed, and we've got another honeysuckle, and then we've got the water butts around the side, 5 which I need for the greenhouse. And at the very back we've now got a fence, which is great, and at the back it used to be just rough ground, but now we've got flowers which are really all self-seeded. It's mostly poached egg plants, just mainly for the bees really, but we've got quite a few different flowers in there now, which is great. And at the back we've got the builder's bags, which I had at the front last year, or 2 years ago. That's where I put all my rubbish, store stuff, compost and things. So you can have a quick look from the side and the back. And then we've got where I grow my early carrots. These are Nants. They're just grown in a pot, big pot, and they grow very well in there. Did them last year. And there's the apple tree, and that's 4 years old now. Didn't get a good crop last year. I got blooming codling moth in it. So this year I've put a grease band on it, and I'm going to put a trap in it this year. Hopefully saved apples. And then into the fruit cage, we've got of the raspberries, autumn raspberries, the blueberries, and 2 pots of strawberries, which are already coming. There's flowers there, and there's even some green strawberries there, and there's some overwintered shallots in the little bed there. And then the left hand side, which was none of it was raised last time, is all now finished and raised. And on this side we've got the pond is now on this side, and that is now in with the small herb garden and flowers. Again, there's some sage, some oregano, some chives, some more dill, there's more shallots there. It looks like the blooming slugs have had the coriander overnight, so I'll have to do some more of that. There's some more comfrey there. And this bed, under the green netting, I've designated this for asparagus. So it's only just gone in the last month. So I won't be cropping that for at least 2 years. So I've got to really bide my time with that now. And that's called Stewart's Purple. So it's supposed to be a very sweet variety. And the next bed is where the beans are going. These are going to be French climbing beans. I think I'm going to be growing Cobra, a purple variety, and I'm going to grow cranberry beans. They're going to be dried for stews and what have you in the winter. Next bed is going to be for courgettes. They're in the little cold frame there. Next bed is parsnips. They're already up. That was white gem, and the second half of the bed is Helena Swede. And then we've got this next bed is overwintered Japanese onion. These were sets. In another month's time they'll be ready to pull out. Next bed is going to be for leeks. That's empty at the moment. And then the next bed is also empty. That's going to be for squash, winter squash. I'm not growing butternuts this year. This is going to be for squash, and I'm growing a variety called Sunshine. And then we come to the very last one, which is my lettuce bed. It's a raised bed on top of a raised bed, really. 3 different varieties of lettuce that'll keep me going all summer. And then underneath this, we've got 3 different varieties of leeks. The Leon, the Bandit, and Musselburgh. We like leeks. They'll be going out. They're a bit bigger. And underneath the green netting is our various cabbages, winter cabbages, broccoli, and kale. They've only just gone in. And we've got the 2 compost bins and another greenhouse, which I won't go into. I'll do a separate one for. And we've got manure stacked up in pallets there. So there you go. There's the sun's coming, and that's the plot. So it's changed quite a bit. Pat's is at the very end. You can just about see your scarecrow. So it's quite a small allotment. It's the 11 plots. Just very quiet this morning. So that's it. There you go.